Flagrant flouting of procurement procedures seem to be the hallmark of the Kenya Medical Supplies Agency COVID-19 funds scandal, in yet another baffling revelation in the ongoing probe by the National Assembly's Public Investment Committee. A company that had discrepancies in its letterhead was awarded an 180 million shilling tender on the same day it presented its letter of intent. Another company that deals in design was awarded a 42 million shilling tender to supply personal protective equipment. Let's take a look.
Tuesday morning, Eunice Cherono, the sole proprietor of Leon Interior Deco and Design, told the National Assembly's Public Investments Committee that she just walked into Kenya Medical Supplies Agency's office and came out with a 42 million shillings tender to supply personal protective equipment, although her company deals in designs.
The situation I was so bad that I really relied on prayer. I prayed about it, and I can tell you without fear that actually it is God who directed me there.
But to the committee's amazement, she could not remember the name of the person who helped her secure the tender.
And yet she assisted you and you don't know the name of that person? It's not possible.
It is, madam. Nobody, I didn't pick any name there.
The committee also questioned how a commitment letter was issued before the intent letter.
In every single document that is there, there's total conspiracy that is there. Your letter of intent was dated 6th. These guys here should have told you, backdate your letter of intent. They must have forgotten, because they backdated their letter of commitment to you.
It was also the same case for Duke Agencies, which secured a 180 million shilling tender to supply PPEs on the same day its director, Elizabeth Katawei-Serei, wrote an intent letter.
Received by the
CEO, and the CEO has a signature.
Facilitated.
PD, this is a procurement department, facilitated on the same day. It seems that you walked in with the letter to the CEO.
I disagree with you.
Give me the facts now, if you disagree.
Because I picked the commitment letter on 8th. I was called by KEMSA on 8th to pick the commitment letter. How the letter reached to CEO's office at that time?
Okay, Elizabeth, I've always said this is a committee that deals with nothing else except facts.
Yes.
Elizabeth, who co-owns the company with his 2 sons who are still in school, could not plausibly explain the discrepancies in her company's letterheads.
Our machine breaks, and there was no place. Okay. At that time, there is no place we can do. During that time, you all know there are no people in town, okay? This one, yes, we did on a different printer, because the other printer, which had letterhead, has broke. And we didn't have any person.
Chairman, I think, just an intervention, Chairman. I think you should also be protecting us from some of the very vague and irritating reasons.
I agree with you.
She's not supposed to be taking us for kids, telling us, Chairman, during that time that there were no people in town. Then how was she transacting business?
The probe also revealed that Leon Interior Deco and Design and Duke Agencies were paid in a record time of 14 days after they issued their invoices. The two are expected to avail more documents in defense of the queries raised. KEMSA for Channel 1 News.